Good afternoon, students. So in our previous class, we have discussed about that adjoint of A. Okay, let A is equal to A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, and A31, A32, A33. Okay, and your adjoint of A is equal to defined as, write the cofactors. The cofactor of this A11, cofactor of A12, cofactor of A13. Okay, this is cofactor of A21, cofactor of A22, cofactor of A23. This is A31, this is A32, this is A33. Okay, and take a transpose. This is called as your adjoint of the matrix A. Right? What is the transpose? What is the meaning of this dash? Dash means transpose. Transpose means interchanging all the rows into columns. Okay, so this is row A11, A12, A13. So therefore, this is A11, A12, A13. This is A21, A22, A23. That means I am writing this row into columns, this row into column, this row into column. A31, A32, A33. Okay, so that means these are the cofactors of this first row. The first column is the cofactor of the first row elements. And these are the cofactors of second row elements. And the column 3 is the cofactors of third row elements. Okay, you write it the cofactors in the same order and then take a transpose. Otherwise, you write the cofactors column wise. Find the cofactors in row wise and write it in column wise. That is your adjoint of A, right? We have discussed one result also in previous class, A into adjoint of A, and adjoint of A into A. Both are same and equal to determinant of A into identity. Okay, A into adjoint of A into A is equal to determinant of A into identity. This is also we have proved in our previous class. Okay, if you want, I will prove again. Okay, so you please send a message if you have any doubt or if you feel anything, if you want the next slide or previous slide or first slide or show all the slides, means you send a message. Okay, now I am able to see your message also. Okay, and chat box. If you have any doubt, means you please send a message. Okay, I will reply you during class also. During classes, if you have any doubt, you please send a message. I will answer for you. Okay. This is the first result. I think this result we have already completed. We have already proved. Okay. Right. So before going to the second result, we have to see some definition. The definition is, if A is said to be a singular matrix, if A is said to be a singular matrix, A is said to be a singular matrix if determinant of A is equal to 0. If my determinant of A is 0, then my A matrix is said to be singular. Okay. If A is said to be non-singular, if A is said to be non-singular, if determinant of A not equal to 0. If determinant of A is other than 0 means A is said to be non-singular. If determinant of A is 0 means then the matrix is said to be singular matrix. Okay, right. The result number 2, that means theorem number 2. This is first theorem. A into adjoint of A into A is equal to determinant of A into I. Okay. So the second result is if A and B be two non-singular matrices, A and B are non-singular matrices, of same order, then your AB, what is AB? Product of two matrices, and BA, that is also product of two matrices, BA are also non-singular. Are also non-singular and same order, non-singular of same order. Okay, please try to understand. Your A and B are non-singular. What is non-singular? Determinant of A is not equal to 0. Determinant of B is not equal to 0. Then determinant of AB is also not equal to 0. Determinant of BA also not equal to 0. That is the meaning, non-singular. And the order is also same. A and B having same order means AB, BA also having the same order. Okay, right. So the third one is if A and B be two square matrices, A and B be two square matrices. What is square matrices? The order is, what about the square matrices? If the square matrices means the order is 2 cross 2, 3 cross 3, 4 cross 4 like that. Okay. So square matrices of same order, that is important. Same order. Okay. Then determinant of AB is equal to determinant of A into determinant of B. Okay, so look at that. This is an important result. Third one is, and if A and B be two square matrices of same order, then determinant of AB. What is the meaning of determinant of AB? Multiply A and B, finding the product of two matrices, and then take a determinant. That is nothing but the determinant of two matrices, product of the determinant of two matrices. Okay. So therefore, finding the determinant of A, finding the determinant of B and multiply, that is equal to the, after taking the product, take a determinant, that is also equal. Okay. So therefore, this is a very important result. Please take this result. Based on the result, we will go for the another result. If you feel any difficulty to hear my audio, voice or video, or if you not understanding any concept, if you want time to copy or anything, you please send a message. Okay. Okay, go for the next. Next is a result. Based on these theorems, we are going to find out one result. What is the result? Okay, suppose I'm taking, let A be a 3 cross 3 matrix. 3 cross 3 square matrix. Then my adjoint of A into A is equal to determinant of A into I. Since A is 3 cross 3, this I is also 3 cross 3. So therefore, multiply this I by determinant of A. So therefore, I is a diagonal matrix 1, 1, 1. So therefore, determinant of A 0, 0. This is 0, determinant of A 0. This is 0, 0, determinant of A. Are you okay? So therefore, identity matrix means diagonal having 1 and multiply by this determinant of A. So how, why I am writing this result? How I am writing this result? Adjoint of A into A is equal to determinant of A into A. So look at that. This is the first result. This is the first result. A into adjoint of A into A is equal to determinant of A into AI. This is the first result, which is we have already proved in previous classes. Okay, so based on this result, I am taking this part, adjoint of A into A is equal to determinant of A into I. I am taking that. I am taking, since A is a 3 cross matrix, I am taking this, I is also 3 cross 3 and multiply by this determinant. Okay, now take a determinant for the both the sides, adjoint of A into A. Okay, equal to determinant of this determinant of A 0 0 0 determinant of A 0 0 0 determinant of A. Okay, so therefore now apply the property, apply the theorem. This is one matrix, this is another matrix, both are the square matrices of same order. Since A is 3 cross 3 square matrix, your adjoint of A is also 3 cross 3. So therefore I can write it as adjoint of A into determinant of A. Are you okay? I am applying this property, this theorem, the last theorem. Determinant of AB can be written as determinant of A into determinant of B. So therefore, this is determinant of adjoint of A into determinant of A. Okay, right. What about the determinant of this matrix? The determinant of this matrix is determinant of A into, this is plus minus plus. I am finding the determinant of the right hand side. These two terms are 0, no problem, leave that. Finding the first term, determinant of A into multiplication of these two minus 0. So therefore, determinant of A, the whole square minus 0. The second term and third term also 0. So therefore, I will get determinant of A, the whole power 3. Are you okay? So therefore, here determinant of adjoint of A into determinant of A. Okay, this is also determinant of A is a numerical value. Here also this is a numerical value. So look at that, your A is a matrix. Okay, your adjoint of A is also a matrix of same order. Okay, but determinant of A is a numerical value, real value. It is a value, not a matrix. Okay, this is a numerical value, this is a numerical value. You cancel it one time. So therefore, your determinant of adjoint of A is equal to determinant of A the whole square. Now look at that, your A is a 3 cross 3 matrix. If you take 3 cross 3 matrix, here I am getting power 2. Suppose I am taking 2 cross 2 means here I will get power 1. Determinant of A power 1. Suppose I am taking 4 cross 4. Here I am taking 4 cross 4 means here it is 3, power 3. So therefore, in general, let A be a square matrix of order n, then my determinant of adjoint of A is equal to determinant of A power n minus 1. Okay, in general, let A be a square matrix of order n, then determinant of adjoint of A is equal to determinant of A the whole power n minus 1. Okay, so this is general formula. Okay, you see the examples. If A be a matrix, square matrix or matrix of order 3, okay, and determinant of A is equal to 4, then find determinant of adjoint of A. Find the determinant of adjoint of A. Okay, how to find out? We know that determinant of adjoint of A equal to determinant of A the whole power n minus 1. What is your n minus 1? Your n is, what is your n? N means the order of the matrix. Here apply 3. So therefore, determinant of A the whole power 3 minus 1, that is 2. Okay, which implies So this is equal to 2. What is the determinant of A? Determinant of A is 4. So therefore, the answer is 4 square. What is the answer? It is 16. Therefore, determinant of adjoint of A is equal to 16. Okay, we don't know A. Without knowing A, based on the determinant of A, we can easily find out the determinant of adjoint of A also. Okay, so therefore, this is a very important result. Based on this result, we definitely expect one mark question or 2 mark question in our board exam also. So this result is very important. Based on this result, we expect question in 1 mark. Okay, take that. We'll discuss one more example. Take the next problem. Second example. If A into adjoint of A equal to some matrix is given. Okay, suppose 8, 0, 8. Oh, sorry, this is 0, 8, 0, 0, 8, 0, 0, 0, 8, 0, 0, 0, 8. Okay, the question is find determinant of A and adjoint of determinant of adjoint of A. How to find out? Look at that. We know the result A into adjoint of A equal to determinant of A into I. Okay, but here given, look at that, A into adjoint of A equal to, this is given. Here you can take 8 outside from the matrix. Here also 8 is common, here also 8 is common. Other terms are, other elements are 0, 8 is take it outside. You will get 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. That is a 3 cross 3 matrix, identity matrix. If this is identity is 3 cross 3, then your A is also 3 cross 3. And if A is 3 cross 3, your adjoint of E is also 3 cross 3. Okay, so therefore this A, adjoint of A, identity, all are 3 cross 3. That means order is 3. Okay, right. Right, now come to that. This is A, this is adjoint of A, this is determinant of A into identity. So now look at that. Now conclude that your determinant of A is equal to 8. Are you okay? So from these two results, comparing, equating, I will get determinant of A. In the portion of determinant of A, I am getting 8. So therefore, 8 is the answer for determinant of A. Okay. Now come to that, adjoint of A, determinant of adjoint of A. Actually, what is determinant of adjoint of A? Determinant of A the whole power 2. If A is 3 cross 3, my A is 3 cross 3. Why 3 cross 3? My identity is 3 cross 3. If identity is 3 cross 3, that means in an equation, this is an equation, matrix equation. Left hand side 3 cross 3 matrix, right hand side 2 cross 2 matrix, it is not possible. Okay. So therefore, all the matrices of same order. Okay. So therefore, this A is a 3 cross 3 matrix, your adjoint of A is also 3 cross 3. If A is 3 cross 3 means here it is 3 minus 1 power 2, n minus 1 formula. Okay, what is actually determinant of A? It is 8, 8 square. What is the answer? It is 64. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, the next theorem, that means result number 4 or theorem 4. A square matrix A is invertible if and only if A is non-singular matrix. The square matrix is invertible. If and only if A is non-singular matrix. Okay, a square matrix is invertible if and only if A is a non-singular matrix. Okay, what is invertible? Invertible means A inverse exists. Okay, if A inverse exists, then A is said to be invertible. When A inverse exists, what is A inverse? Your AB is equal to BA is equal to identity, which implies your B is the inverse of A. Matrix B is the inverse of A. Okay, that is B is equal to A inverse. Okay, right. But how to find out this inverse, sir? Using determinants. Now look at that. We are having A into adjoint of A and adjoint of A into A. That's equal to determinant of A into identity. But look at that. If your AB into BA is equal to identity, then B is the inverse. Here I have identity. Look at that. Here I have identity. Okay. I need only identity. Additionally, some determinant of A is there. Okay. So therefore, you divide that determinant of A in all the sides. Here also divide by determinant of A, divide by determinant of A, divide by determinant of A. It will becomes here, it will becomes 1. That is our aim. We need only identity here. Why I'm doing that? I'm going to find out the inverse of the matrix. How to find out the inverse of the matrix? One matrix and multiply by another matrix. If you get identity, then this matrix, B matrix is called as inverse of this matrix. Okay, so therefore divide by determinant. I'm dividing here. This is a numerical number. This determinant of A is a numerical number. You can divide here or divide here. But I'm keeping this A as it is A because A, this is my A. I'm going to take it as this is my B. Okay, similarly, this is 1 by determinant of A, adjoint of A, okay, into A. Right hand side, I will get only identity. Are you okay? I'm dividing all the sides by determinant of A. I will get that A into 1 by determinant of A, 1 by determinant of, A into 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A, 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A into A is equal to identity. Okay. Now look at that, compare that. This and this. You compare this and this. A is there, A is there. Here 1 by determinant of A, adjoint of A. Here it is B. Similarly, here it is B. Here it is 1 by determinant of A, adjoint of A. Here it is A. Here it is I. Right, and this side is I. Okay. So therefore, my conclusion is my B is equal to. Okay. What is my B? B is equal to 1 by determinant of A, adjoint of A. What is my B? B is the inverse. A inverse. Therefore, inverse of the matrix is equal to 1 by determinant of A, adjoint of A. Okay. Here, look at that. Your determinant is not equal to 0. That means non-singular matrix. Okay. If singular means what happened? If it is a singular means what happened? When you divide by this determinant of A, determinant A is singular means it is undefined. This is also undefined. Okay. So therefore, your A is a non-singular matrix. Okay. So therefore, if A is a non-singular matrix, If A is a non-singular matrix, then we can find out your inverse of the matrix. If A is a singular matrix means we never find that inverse of the matrix. Okay. So therefore, this is an important condition. If A is non-singular, okay, the inverse of the matrix is 1 by determinant A adjoint of A. If A is singular, inverse does not exist. Okay, so therefore, this is the A inverse formula. Finding A inverse. The A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant of A adjoint of A. Determinant of A is a numerical number. Adjoint of A is a matrix of same order A. The matrix multiplied by this numerical number 1 by determinant of A, you will get another matrix. That matrix is called as your A inverse, inverse of the matrix. Okay, given matrix. Okay, so now look at the problems. If my A is equal to 133, 143, 134. Okay, if you have any doubt, please send a message. Then verify that. A into adjoint of A equal to determinant of A into I. Also find A inverse. Okay, first of all, find adjoint of A. How to find out your adjoint of A? For finding adjoint of A, first of all, you got to find out that minor and cofactor, everything. Okay, how to find out the minor? The minor is M11. Okay, the minor M11, that means the minor of this first element. So therefore, this is 16, 4, 3, 3, 4. Therefore, this is 16 minus 9. So therefore, 7. This is the minor. Similarly, find out M12. M12 means this element. Leave this column, leave this row, 1, 3, 1, 4. So that is 4 minus 3, that is 1. Okay, what is my A? M13? M13 means this element. Okay, for this element, what is the minor? Minor is 1, 4, 1, 3. Right, this is 3 minus 4. 3 minus 4, the answer is minus 1. And M21. What is my M21? This element, second row, first column, leave that. So therefore, this is 3, 3, this is 3, 4. So therefore, this is 12 minus 9. So therefore, this is 3 only. So M22, M22 means this element. This element means leave this column, leave this row, 1, 3, 1, 4. So this is 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. Okay. M23. M23 means this element. Leave this column, leave this row. So remaining 1, 3, 1, 3. Take a determinant for this is 3 minus 3, it is 0. M31. What is my M31? How to find out my M31? This row, this element, leave this row, leave this column. So this is 3, 3, 3, 4, 3. Okay, so therefore this is 9 minus 12. So the answer is minus 3. M32. M32 means this element. Okay, leave this row, leave this column. So therefore this is 1, 3. Here also 1, 3. So the answer is 3 minus 3. It is 0. and M33. I'm just finding the minus of each and every element. This is leave this column, leave this row, 1, 3, 1, 4. Okay, so therefore 4 minus 3, that is 1. Now I'm going to find out the cofactor. What is the cofactor? Cofactor of this element. Okay, if this suffix is the sum of this suffix 1 plus 1, it is 2. 2 means you multiply this minor by plus. Okay, you will get that cofactor. So therefore, this is multiplied by plus, this is multiplied by minus, minus 1, this is minus 1. Okay, what about this A13? My A13 is here multiplied by plus, so therefore minus 1. Here A21. Okay, sorry, here multiply by plus, here multiply by minus, so therefore I am getting minus 3. Here multiply by plus. Why I multiply plus? 2 plus 2, that is an even number. Even means multiply by plus. So therefore I will get 1 only. Okay. A23. What is my A23? This sum is odd number. Odd number means multiply by minus, but here 0 only is there. 0. So therefore this is A2, A31. This is A31. This sum is plus. So therefore multiply by plus. The sum is 4. So therefore multiply by plus. So therefore this is minus 3. And A32. What is my A32? My A32, the sum is odd number. Odd number means you got to multiply by minus. Already it is 0 is there. So 0 only. So therefore A33 is multiplied by plus. The answer is 1. These are the cofactors. Arrange the cofactors. That means write the cofactors in order and take a transpose. Okay, so that is your adjoint of the matrix. Okay, so therefore, what is your adjoint of the matrix? So the adjoint of the matrix is, look at that, your A11, A12 is 7 minus 1 minus 1. Okay, and here this is minus 1, 3, sorry, minus 3, 1, 0, 1, 0, minus 3, 1, 0. And here look at that, minus 3, 0, 1. And finally take a transpose. That is important. You write the cofactors in order and take a transpose. What is my transpose? I'm just writing the cofactors, all the cofactors, and take a transpose. That is my adjoint of A. That is the definition. Okay. So therefore this is 7 minus 1 minus 1, and this is minus 3 1 0, and this is minus 3 0 1. Okay. This is your adjoint of A. So now come to the question. What is the question? My question is A into adjoint of A is equal to determinant of A into I. Right. First of all, find A into adjoint of A. Also find the determinant of A also. What is the determinant of A? So my determinant of A is equal to, so my A is 133, 143, and 134. So therefore this is 134. Find the determinant. How to find out the determinant? Use the first row, plus minus plus 1 into, okay, product of these two, multiplication of these two, 16 minus 9 and minus 3 into, okay, this is 1 into 4, 4, 4 minus 3, 4 minus 3 plus 3 into, okay, this is 3 minus 4. So therefore the value of the determinant is 16 minus 9, that is 7. 7 into 1, that is 7. This is plus 1 into minus 3, minus 3. This is minus 1 into 3. So therefore minus 3. So 7 minus 6, the answer is 1. So therefore the value of the determinant is 1 only. Okay, right. So now come to that. What is A into adjoint of A? The question. A into adjoint of A. My A into adjoint of A. So You first of all find the right hand side. What is my right hand side? My right hand side is determinant of A into identity. This is my right hand side. I'm going to find out this right hand side. Determinant of A into identity. What is my determinant of A into identity? Determinant of A is 1. Your identity is also 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay, I will get only the same element 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. When you multiply by 1, again I will get the same. This is my RHS, right hand side. Okay, find the left hand side. My left hand side is equal to, what is my left hand side? A into adjoint of A. What is my A actually? My A is 1, 3, 3, 1, 4, 3. Okay, 1, 3, 4. This is my A. What is my adjoint of A? This is my adjoint of A. 7 minus 3 minus 3 minus 1, 1, 0 minus 1, 0, 1. Okay, multiply these two. How to multiply? So the multiplication is the row by column method. Row by column. Okay, how to multiply this? This is 1 into 7, 7. This is minus 3. And this is also minus 3. So therefore 7 minus 3 minus 3. And multiply first row by second column. So therefore minus 3 and plus 3 and 0. Okay, first row by third column. So this is minus 3 and the second term is 0. This 3 into 0 and 3 into 1. So therefore this is plus 3. Okay, and second row, this is 1, 4, 3 into the first column. So therefore that is 7 minus 4 minus 3. I'm just multiplying second row, first column. What about second row, second column? So that is minus 3 plus 4. Okay, this is minus 3, this is plus 4, this is 0. And second row, third column, just a multiplication, matrix multiplication, minus 3 plus 0 plus 3. And third row, first column, that is 7 minus 3 minus 4. And here minus 3 plus 3, 0. And here minus 3, 0 plus 4. Now look at that, you will get it. This is 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Look at that, this is your LHS. Here your RHS is also identity, LHS is also identity. So therefore, what is the answer? Your A into adjoint of A equal to determinant of I. Determinant into I. Okay, so therefore this is equal. Are you okay? Your LHS and RHS both are equal. Okay, please take that. We will go for the inverse of a matrix. So if you have any doubt, you please send a message. Okay, so therefore what is the conclusion? My conclusion is A into adjoint of A equal to determinant of A into identity. Okay, right. Now come to that inverse. How to find out the inverse? What is the formula for inverse? 1 by determinant of A adjoint of A. What is the determinant? 1 by 1. What is the adjoint of A? This is my adjoint of A. Okay. So this is 7 minus 3 minus 3. Seven minus 3 minus 3. I think minus 1, 1, 0, minus 1, 0, 1. Okay, you want this 1 by 1, that is 1 only. Multiply this 1 inside, you will get the same matrix. So therefore your inverse is 7 minus 3 minus 3 minus 1, 1, 0, minus 1, 0, 1. Okay, so this is your inverse of the matrix. Okay. Okay, you please take the next problem. The another problem is second problem. If A is equal to 2, 3, 1 minus 4, B is equal to 1 minus 2 minus 1, 3, then verify that this is another important result. Then verify that AB the whole inverse is equal to B inverse into A inverse. AB the whole inverse is equal to B inverse A inverse. Okay, right. First of all, find A inverse. What is A inverse formula? 1 by determinant of A adjoint of A. Okay, right. What is determinant of A? Determinant of A is 2, 3, 1 minus 4. Okay, what is the value of this determinant of A? 2 into minus 4, it is minus 8. This is 1 into 3, it is 3. Minus of 3. So therefore, minus 11. Okay, right. What is adjoint of A? I have already told that your adjoint of A is nothing but interchanging these two elements. Shortcut, interchanging these two elements, minus 4, 2. Are you okay? I am writing adjoint of A directly. In exam also you can write like this. This is allowed. You for 2 cross 2 you directly find out. This is minus 4, 2. This is interchanging these two elements and sign change of these two elements. Sign change, only sign change. So therefore this is minus 3, this is minus 1. This is my adjoint of A. So therefore my A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant A. This is my determinant A minus 11. And this is adjoint of A is minus 4, minus 3, minus 1, 2. So therefore this is my A inverse. Okay. Find out B inverse. How to find out the B inverse? Find B inverse. My B inverse is equal to 1 by determinant of B adjoint of B. Okay, what is determinant of B? My B is equal to 1 minus 2 minus 1, 3. 1 minus 2 minus 1, 3. This is my B. The determinant of B is equal to, so this is 3, multiplication of these two. This is 3 minus multiplication of these two, that is plus 2 only. So therefore the answer is 1. Find out adjoint of B. What is my adjoint of E? Interchanging of these two elements, 3, 1, and sign change of these two elements, 1, 2. Okay, so therefore my B inverse is equal to 1 by 1, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so therefore this is my B inverse. Right, now come to that. What is your right hand side? My right hand side is B inverse into A inverse. Okay, what is actually B inverse? My B inverse is equal to 3, 2, 1, 1. What is my A inverse? My A inverse is minus 1 by 11. Okay, into minus 4, minus 3, minus 1, 2. So therefore, here minus 1 by 11. This is multiplication of minus 1 by 11. This is minus 4, minus 3, minus 1, 2. I'm just writing the inverse matrix. A inverse is equal to minus 4, minus 4, minus 3, minus 1, 2. This is from here. Right. Now just multiply. This is a constant. The constant, take it outside. Okay. So therefore, the constant 1 by 11, take it outside. Then multiply this row by column. 3, 2, and minus 4, minus 1. Multiply this. How to multiply that? This is 3 into minus 4. 3 into minus 4. So therefore, minus 12. Okay. And 2 into minus 1. So that is minus 2. And first row, second column, 3 into minus 3, that is minus 9. And 2 into 2, that is 4. Okay. And second row, first column, that is minus 4, minus 1, and minus 3 plus 2. So therefore, this is minus 1 by 11 half. This is minus 14. This is minus 5. This is also minus 5. This is minus 1. Are you okay? Right. Here, the minus is common in all the terms. Take it outside. Okay. And here also minus is there. So therefore, it will become plus 1 by 11. Okay. 14, 5, 5, 1. So this is your RHS. RHS means right hand side, this result. So you have to prove that, verify that left hand side AB the whole inverse is equal to B inverse into A inverse. Okay. So I have proved that right hand side is, I have found one answer for the right hand side is 1 by 11, 14, 5, 5, 1. This is my RHS answer. Come to the LHS. What is actually LHS? Before go to the LHS, find your AB. Before going to find out, the meaning of this is left hand side is AB the whole inverse. First of all, find AB and find the AB the whole inverse. Okay. So to find that LHS, find AB. Actually, what is your A? What is your B? Your A is 2, 3, 1 minus 4. Okay. And B is 1 minus 2 minus 1, 3. Okay. So multiply these two. So therefore, this first row, first column. Okay. So 2 minus 3. I'm just multiplying that first row, two matrices. So the matrix multiplication is row by column, first row and first column, 2 minus 3. And this is minus 4 plus 9. And here second row by first column, that is 1 plus 4. And this is minus 2 minus 12. So therefore the answer is, this is minus 1, this is plus 5. Okay, so this is also plus 5. This is minus 14. This is my AB. Okay. So, but we have to find out that, AB the whole inverse. That is my left hand side. How to find out the inverse? What is the inverse formula? My inverse formula of the matrix is 1 by determinant of that matrix, adjoint of that matrix. Now this is my required matrix, AB. Find the determinant of this matrix and adjoint of this matrix. Using that, find the inverse of this matrix. That answer, that is the left hand side answer, and this is the right hand side answer. We have to verify the left hand side and right hand side. We are getting the same answer. Okay, definitely we'll get the same answer because this is the result. One important result, AB the whole inverse equal to B inverse into A inverse, not A inverse. B inverse first, B inverse, A inverse. This is a reverse the law of inverses. Okay, you please take it. We'll go for the next slide. Okay, next one is, so here we got AB. So now I'm going to find out my AB inverse. What is the AB inverse? AB, the whole inverse is equal to 1 by determinant of AB, adjoint of AB. Okay, what is determinant of AB? My determinant of AB is equal to, so here my AB is minus 1, 5, 5 minus 14. Minus 1, 5, 5 minus 14. Okay, what is the answer? This is 14 plus 14. This is plus 25 minus, therefore we will minus. What is adjoint of AB? Adjoint of AB is equal to, so changing these two elements, 1, sorry, 14, 1, interchanging these two, that is minus 14, minus 1, and sign change of these two elements. Both are in plus, therefore both are in minus here. So therefore, my AB, the whole inverse, equal to 1 by determinant of AB. Determinant of AB is minus 11. Okay, adjoint of AB is minus 14, minus 5, minus 5, minus 1. Okay, so here also minus is common. Take it outside, and this minus and minus becomes plus 1 by 11 of 14, 5, 5, 1. This is equation number 2. That means the right hand side. Okay. So the right hand side, and this is your LHS. This is LHS, left hand side, and this is the right hand side answer. This is equation number 1. Right hand side answer is 1 by 11, 14, 5, 5, 1. Okay, here also we are getting 1 by 11, 14, 5, 5, 1. So therefore from 1 and 2, both are equal. Okay, which is equal? AB, the whole inverse left hand side. Okay, equal to B inverse into A inverse. Right, this result is true for always. Any two non-singular matrices inverse exist means this is always true. Okay, please note that. Okay, so the another question, suppose that can find inverse of the matrix. Find the inverse of the matrix. Two minus 2, 4, 3, that is given. Find the inverse of the matrix. How to find out the inverse of the matrix? Your A inverse formula is A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant of A adjoint of A. Okay, first of all, find determinant of A. What is the determinant of A? Determinant of A is equal to 2 minus 2, 4, 3. Okay, so therefore determinant is 2 into 3, 6. This is plus 4 2s are 8. Minus 8 I will get it. So minus of minus, this is plus 8. Okay, so therefore this is 6 plus 8. Therefore the answer is 14. This is not equal to 0. If not equal to 0 means what happened? That is a singular matrix. Singular matrix means inverse does not exist. You have to verify that also. If it is a singular matrix, that means determinant equal to 0, then write it one line. Okay, so the inverse does not exist for the given matrix. Okay. Right. Now let us come to that. The determinant is 14 and find the adjoint of A. How to find out the adjoint of A? What is actually A? My A is equal to 2 minus 2, 4, 3. Okay, interchange these two elements. Interchanging these two is, this is 3, this is 2, and the sign change. So therefore this is minus 4, this is plus 2. Okay, so therefore my A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant A. Determinant is 14. Okay, adjoint of A is 3, 2, minus 4, 2. Okay, if this all the elements divisible by this number means you then multiply this 1 by 14 inside. Otherwise keep as it is. Okay, so therefore this is the A inverse, right? So please take the homework problems. Exercise 4.5. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 6, 7, 8. Fifth question we have already done. We have already completed. Okay, so therefore you complete from 1 to 8 except 5 because fifth question now only. This is your fifth question. Fifth question we have completed. Okay, try to complete these 7 problems. You will get an idea about that inverse of the matrix, how to find out the inverse of the matrix. Okay, right. So if you want the slides means please look at that. So this is your first slide. This is your second. If you have any doubt, you please send a message. Ask your doubts. Okay. You please send your doubts, ask your doubts through WhatsApp also. If you have any doubt, we'll discuss later. Okay, otherwise we'll go to that remaining problems in this exercise. After that, we'll go for the next exercise. Okay, thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you.